Hello everybody and welcome back. I've bought some more shit off TEMU. Now you may remember the last time we did amplifiers and this little thing cost about £2.19 and made about 30 to 40 watts from what I can remember. However, this time I've got a parcel, a whole parcel for me. First on the agenda we have these are tweeters that I bought. Should we know what they're called, what they're advertised as? Two pieces, 800 watt, 25 centimetre, soft dome balanced car audio speaker tweeters. Get ready for powerful audio performance, and they cost me the grand total of £6.85. So they're a TS120, input 800 watt max. Yeah, okay, sure. Component speaker for car stereo, flush surface mount. Surface mount, that's pretty cool. The art of entertainment, right. Oh, there we go, look. Perfect. You know what, they actually look kind of cool. Very low profile, very cheap as you'd imagine, but £6 if they work. Like if they work alone, I'll be stunned. Is that a silk dome? Doesn't look much like a silk dome in there. Let's open it up. Okay, so as it turns out, this front bit doesn't come off. I thought it should, because some of these you can open them up to change the diaphragm, but this one apparently not. That's not a very silky dome. That's definitely a metal dome in there, but that's fine. We won't worry about that for the low price of £6, whatever it was, £6.48. Not too upset. What else do you get in the box? This one's wrapped. Apparently someone was on a half day and just couldn't be asked and only wrapped half of them. What else we got? We've got presumably double-sided sticky pads to just put them onto things, and rings for, I'm assuming, flush mount. No, that's the flush mount. I don't really understand, but you know, okay. A key point that I did miss off is that they do seem to have an inline capacitor. Now, for those of you that don't know, if you haven't got a crossover with tweeters, what you can do is you can put a capacitor in the inline and it will filter out all of the low frequencies below a certain amount. I can't remember what it is right now. I'll put it on the screen like here, I reckon. But overall, for £6.48, if they work, that's not bad. After a reasonably significant amount of time trying to get a signal into one of these teeny little amps, I realised that my cable had snapped. So that's now fixed. Let's see how a tweeter sounds. Right, we've got a blue light. Can you see the blue light? There's the blue light. You still can't see the blue light. There it is. Blue light. This is a TEMU amp. I think this one was one of the sort of middle ones. This might be the 3-channel one. Yes, the 3-channel one. What level of copyright can I do? It works. 800 watts. It's tweeting. I'm actually really surprised. It's super screamy, but it's a tweeter. And it's tweeting. But let's take another dive into our little TEMU bag of goodness. Here we have a completely unmarked box. The product name is Horn. It's made in China and it's 5 inches long. How do you open this? Oh. Now this, right here, what we have is the one-piece 12.7 centimetre 500 watt two-way car hi-fi. Wow. Wow. And I'm not being funny. Each one of these was £12.98. £12.98. That's a bit ridiculous. Let's have a go. Where are we at? Fair enough, the foam surround's in fairly good shape. Dust cap's quite solid. Quite a high Q, but never mind. Ah, we've got there's a YH500 car speaker, 500 watt max. So the tweeters, unbelievably, are more powerful. What we got? Looks like a 0.75mm coil. Will not do 500 watts. Little push terminals, tinsel leads, single spider, standard stuff. Does the job, moves. Okay, so we're just about wired in. Let's turn everything on and see what happens. Nothing's on fire. Good start. Does it make the right sort of noises?
like a dream, feels like magic. Now I believe I can have it.
Oh, the irony. The irony.
Wishes came true.
No way. Thirdly, something I didn't know you could actually get from TEMU, a crossover. Where the fuck's the lithium gone? Now, something else I was not aware you could get quite so cheaply, and especially not off TEMU, and it's definitely going to be reliable, is a 24-volt bank of lithium. This is Yahunpao lithium. And it comes with these nice terminals, which is essentially what you'd wrap your sandwich in before you go to work. Delightful. However, this should be 24 volts because these amps will run at 24 volts. You can see where I'm going with this. And something that I actually really like about this is that obviously you've got these two tabs, which are your big terminals, but they've given you little tabs throughout. So that if you want to charge, like, I would charge like 3 at 14 volts, sorry, 3 at 12 volts, and then 3 at 12 volts. And that's how I can actually use this thing and balance it. Now, full transparency, I've had these since just before Christmas. They have been sat in the garage, in the cold, and I was told, well, they were advertised as being 3.7 volts, 3.6, math, 24 volts. Let's have a look. There's 3.9 to there. I think I've worked it out. They use this paper basically to glue the terminals on, like using the paper, as you can kind of see. So that one there goes across to this one. Yeah, it goes across to this one here, but it's literally only held in by glue. If I measure each cell individually, it does come up, in fairness, as 3.96 volts. 3.95 volts, blah blah blah. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 volts. In theory, if they're all connected. You pay for quality, you get quality. There we go, look, just a small amount of really lots of modification and dodgy soldering with some funny leads on it. And now it's all good, 24 volts. Now, of course, I've got two speakers. Wait a minute. I've got two speakers. I've got two tweeters. I need a sub. Oh, I've got one. Aight fair. So this is a 6. You're probably thinking, Adam, why have you gone for a 6? Well, I have a plan. This thing actually looks kind of cool. Standard stamped basket. I think this was about £24. It was like super uber mega bass woofer 6-inch. No, I have no idea what Aight fair is, or if that's even how you say it. Sounds French. We've got a motor with no super bass logos on it, so that's good. Stamped basket. Single tinsels, looks like maybe a 1-inch coil, 1.5-inch coil? I don't know. Either way, little cheeky pole vent. Whether or not this thing is going to move, I don't know. Should we find out? I don't know if that amp is going to power all of this together. And to be fair, I don't even know what impedance any of this is. It didn't say. This could be 9 ohms for all I know. 0.01 ohms. Not great. 4 ohms. That's pretty good. Well, 3.5 ohms. Right, let's find out. 15.3 volts. We're on. Volume a bit further down. actually moving quite a bit. We are drawing about 1.3 amps when the sub hits. That's going to eat the battery on this pretty quickly. So obviously on the 15 volt supply, which is what I've got at the minute, the rails are going to be a lot smaller. When it's on the 24 volts, the rails will be a lot higher, so the sine wave will be able to go a lot further and play a lot louder, cleaner. Now, if you take any speaker, like one of these for example, outside of a box, obviously there's no back pressure for any of these to make any bass. So what we're hearing is the harshness of the high frequencies, or what sounds like the harshness, and probably is the harshness of the high frequencies, because there's no bass. No bass is happening to sort of fill in the low side of this. I mean, so far, actual volume-wise, even only on 15 volts, I'm quite happy with it. So, Project TEMU boombox is a go. If you want to see that and want me to do some more TEMU audio reviews, send me links, like, comment, subscribe, do all that sort of stuff, because the more you watch, the more money I get, which means the more I can put into this. I have actually already started the TEMU boombox project, as it were, but it's going to be the only boombox I know that actually has a separate sub in it. And I don't know how long this is going to last during 1 amp. The thing is, just listening at this level, which is perfectly good enough for, like, if you've got a couple of friends around socialising in the garden, I'm drawing 0.78, so 0.088 of an amp maximum with no boxes involved. So realistically, the draw on this little lithium battery should go on for a hell of a long time. Obviously, if I'm absolutely wanging it and I'm drawing an amp and I'm clipping the life out of it, it's going to wear down quickly. But I'm going to build a boombox, and we're going to put it up against the other boomboxes that you can buy on TEMU, and do a little side-by-side comparison, because I think I'm about 65, 70 quid into all of this equipment. What have we got? 6, 12, 24, so call that 30, 40, 55, 60, 65 quid. 65 quid I am into all of this. So, like, comment, subscribe, and be good to each other. I'll see you next time. If you've made it this far and you understand the context of the wider things that are going on, you'll understand that I'm building an enormous audio van, and you probably want a little update on it. So here's a little one-clip update that I'm not going to edit, and I might make an absolute hosh of it, just for you, because you made it to the end of the video. Go you. It's nothing that exciting, but here we go. You will see that there's some bird poo, but we are all one colour. Camber sorted, tracking sorted, wheels balanced, drives in a straight line now. Brake pedal still a little bit long, but that's okay. Got all the panels lined up a hell of a lot better this morning. Father-in-law came round, and he owns a body shop, so he helped as much as he could. It's not perfect because the panels themselves aren't in the best condition. This side needs a wash. I resprayed this side the other day. That looks very, very good. Inside, we're still very much the same. Not a huge amount has changed, other than I've got no door cards and only one door pod with no... Oh, there is a tweeter in that side. Still, the enormous box in the back. Temporary rear wall. Might actually put that boom box when I build it in here, just for shits and giggles. The best thing around this is that it's currently taxed, insured and MOT'd, road legal, and drives reasonably safe enough-ish. So I will be at the Proper Dropper event on the 11th at the Suffolk Showdown at somewhere Foxhall, Ipswich way. Can't remember the exact address. Some kind of airplane museum. It'd be good if you're there. If you're not there, then fair enough, you might be in a different country. Understandable. But you should fly in. I'll see you next time.